Hello everyone, it's Jenna. Welcome to another K-pop reaction video. Right now we've got SHINee View, which is crazy, coming up right after I Need You by BTS. Also the first SHINee video of the day of me reacting, not for you, but for me reacting today. Besides, I reacted to Danger by Taemin today, but it's been a while since I've done a SHINee song, and I don't actually know what the last SHINee song was, and I don't know what the time is in between all of these. But it's funny that it's been so long when none of them are in the military yet, you know? The last one was Everybody, and that was more than 20 songs ago. So, kind of crazy. Um, Fun to react to this video because it is like a trend-center kind of video, music video. Because that's all that SHINee does is set the trends and make moves, and everybody's blown away, and they're like, I want to do that. But even like still now, like sometimes like About Music will tweet something like ranking stuff, and it's like a ton of girl groups songs, and then it's like View by SHINee. So we already know all of that. We already know it's a banger song. I feel like I always say it, but it's so different than all their other songs. All their songs are so different from each other. But this, I feel like and I feel like a little bit of I Need You by BTS is a step away from what I've been seeing a lot with the boy groups of the white, black, gray sort of in the future. Maybe I Need You a little less because I feel like it still is kind of like a muted, dark-ish sort of video, like editing wise. Like it's a little more muted colors. This is still kind of pretty muted because it's not like out there, but they're more summery tropical colors, you know? This is a new thing, I feel like, in the K-pop boy group scene. If it's been seen, it hasn't been seen a lot, and so it's kind of fresh, kind of new. They don't have what you would consider 2013, 2014 hair anymore. At least in K-pop, they've got new hair going on. They've got girls in their music video. They sometimes have girls, but usually I feel like they always go for the same girl, but they've got different girls going on. Amazing choreography. Just little fun little story too. Like it's not a huge story. It's not like a think piece sort of in the way that I Need You kind of is, but it's definitely it's just a vibe. It's a summer vibe. It's a summer bop. I think maybe one of the first summer songs that I've gotten, at least so far. But enough yapping. That's already 3 minutes of like the video hasn't even started. I'm just going off of what I remember from like I haven't seen this video in 2 years, but I can yap about SHINee all day long. So let's just keep going. Amazing.
모두 할 말을 잃지 like you 4차원 이상의 기적의 view
Anyways, sorry. Why and that's always so funny to me that they like knock him out. Ooh, nice hair for Onu. Don't know why they have it under a hat in the other shots, but I love this hair because I like great hair, but it also makes me think about SHINee World 4. All of those videos where they have this hair in it. Phenomenal. Chef's kiss. Look at him, bro. Look at his smile. He's just so beautiful.
별풍이 담는 시간도 편히 걷는 꿈들을 이루어낸 상상한 게 뭐든 전부 보여줄게 이제 말해봐 예민해진 걸 느껴 은근한 촉감과 끝없어진 감각 Tonight is the night 있어봐도 좋아 잠들었던 감각 한걸 넘어서 그 순간
Sorry, but I always think it's funny that they are SHINee in this music video. Like, they are an internationally known boy group. And I think that's an interesting choice that they're not in some other like alternative universe narrative for this music video. Because it's like, is that to say that this could happen? You know? Like, or that it did happen? No, I'm not saying that, but that it could happen that you could kidnap SHINee and that this is what they would do if some cute girls kidnapped them, you know? Like, I think that's a funny little story or like idea concept to be going out, and that this like comes of that, like this song. Because they're not just like random boys hanging out with girls. They're SHINee. K-pop idols SHINee hanging out with girls. Running away from paparazzi. Running away from other fans. Very interesting concept because like what are you trying to say here? Amazing. I say that after every video, but like, it's SHINee. Such a upbeat song, it's a party song. A song that you could play over and over again. A song that you want to dance to. I feel like I would hope those around me have enough taste that they would freaking love that song. But, you know, I have no clue. I'm still thinking about what I already said about, like, could this have happened? Did this happen? What is this point that they're trying to get across? That SHINee boy group SHINee hangs out with girls and drinks and makes out with girls. Because, like, I feel like it's not consistent with the K-pop imagery. You know, like they're supposed to be accessible to everyone, but also like, but I also sometimes think that it's just something that I hear from fans and like the no dating real rule. So maybe I feel like it would be sort of like a thing that One Direction would do, where they're making out with girls in music videos, or almost making out with girls in music videos. And so I think it's funny that SHINee's doing it. I want to party with SHINee. But I think in a way it's sort of simple. You know, in the way that I mean, like, not everything is going on, you know? Like, it's very casual, very fun, simple. You know? The whole thing is not dancing. And there's a lot of shots, and all the other shots that aren't dancing are all about fun. Like they're swimming, they're having a fun little runaway. It may be simple in the way that it's in between being an idol and being a regular person. They're regular people. They're regular people. But you know, there is a difference in between being a celebrity and not a celebrity. And I think that's what meaning by like simple, where they're not supposed to be perfect. They're not like robotic sometimes in a way. Sometimes that's kind of like the kind of dance I feel like SHINee's going for is like so precise, so perfect, almost robotic. And like they even do it with the animatronic thing sometimes. And so I think that's an interesting thing about this music video is that it is like less K-pop-y in the way that it kind of goes more towards one direction. Barely. You know, this is only to try to like compare and explain things so that I have something to say besides saying SHINee in View is so amazing and so spectacular that there's nothing else that is comparable to them. Like that's a little sometimes yes true. But you know, I gotta have something to say in these videos. Trying to think about things that I sort of connect barely in my mind to what I've just seen and experienced. You know, let me know what you think about this video, if you're like, this is nothing like I've ever seen before ever by anybody, or if it is something that you have seen and you really have loved. But thank you for watching, thank you for listening to me yap and like mouth the words. But like, comment, subscribe, stand SHINee, stream their music, watch Taemin at Coachella. Thanks.